Your first warned weather forecast from meteorologist Jordan Wolfe.
It was a warm and windy day in the Stateline today. We saw several instances of wind gusts that were in excess of 30 miles per hour. The strongest gust on the day was in Rockford, 38 mile per hour wind gust. 32 mile per hour wind gust was the strongest in Rochelle, and 35 miles per hour out in Galena. Late into the evening, those gusts have come down quite a bit. Our sustained wind, though, still out of the south, anywhere from about 5 to 15 miles per hour in some spots, the strongest up to the north and west, where Galena and Monroe in excess of 10 miles per hour. With that light to somewhat breezy southerly wind in some spots, we'll keep the mild trend in place tonight. Noting that the flag down with our Mercy Out Skytrack camera in Rochelle, not all that strong right now, but we will maintain that otherwise somewhat calm night. Ahead of that, temperatures are still dropping. They're down into the 60s in several locations. 68 in Rockford and Poplar Grove, 65 in Rochelle and in DeKalb, still holding on to 70 in Dixon, 71 in Sterling and out in Freeport. Weather watcher Terry down in Genoa reporting an air temperature of 72 degrees, a dew point of 51. Still keeping that southerly wind about 9 miles per hour. We do have some changes on the way, though, with the forecast, and it all stems from this cold front sitting up to our north and west. Your eyes are not deceiving you. That is actually some rain on radar. For the first time in about 2 weeks, Rockford may see the potential for some at least scattered showers as we head into tomorrow. That cold front will slowly work our direction through the overnight hours and going into tomorrow. Most of tomorrow may actually end up staying dry here locally, as Futurecast depicts fairly well. But up to our north and west, that's the front that's starting to slowly work its way in. So we start out dry for tomorrow morning, but very mild. We start to see at least a few spotty showers that may begin to work their way in during tomorrow morning. And gradually through the afternoon, we'll start to see that coverage increase a little bit hour by hour. As that front slides through, you see the drastic drop in temperatures from near 80 ahead of it to down in the 70s and even 60s back behind that front. We will maintain the chance for some scattered showers and even some pockets where we might see some steadier rainfall through the late afternoon and early evening hours. A slight downtrend as the sun sets, but then overnight we get another return of some of that light to steady rainfall, and that likely is our best chance for some accumulating rainfall in some spots that may last for several hours on end, and then things will dry out heading into Tuesday. As far as our rainfall totals go, it's not going to be a drought buster, but there are several locations that may end up seeing between 1/4 and 1/2 of an inch of rain. I do think the model is a little over aggressive south and east of Rockford, but there is a potential for a few spots to end up getting lucky and getting slightly higher than that 1/2 of an inch of rain, but generally for most, 1/2 of an inch of rain probably on the higher end of that spectrum. Behind that front, we do get another taste of fall. Temperatures dropping back behind it into the 60s for a few days, much closer to average. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, 67, 68, and 69. But we quickly see those numbers rise again, back to the 70s again by the time we head to the end of the week.